When you're purchasing investment real estate, I feel good for you, son. You got 99 problems, but a mortgage ain't one. Investment real estate is a really great way to generate wealth over time. But how do you get into it? Because most people I know don't have $200,000 or $300,000 cash to buy a piece of property. The good news is that you don't need that amount of money to purchase your first investment property. You could actually just purchase a house for yourself. You just need to make sure that when you purchase that property, there's nothing that's going to prohibit you from renting it later down the road. Most single family properties don't have this issue, but if you're looking at townhouses and condominiums, you need to take care. Townhouses and condominiums can have rental restrictions on them that are being enforced by the HOA. So if you can find one without any rental restrictions or that doesn't have an HOA, that's a likely candidate for you. So because you need shelter, you go ahead and buy your first property and you move into it and start fixing it up and making it a good home. If it's a good home for you, it's going to be a good home for a renter. Then in a year or two, you can go ahead and buy your next property. And instead of selling the first property that you purchased, you can put it into the rental market and you're probably going to have a renter for it very quickly. You need to make sure that when you put it into the rental market, that the rent that you're going to be getting on the property is going to be at or above what you're currently paying on the mortgage for the property. You have somebody else paying for your mortgage and you get to own that property with very little expenses. Any money that you make over the mortgage on that property, put into a savings account for a rainy day in case one of your renters needs a new dishwasher or refrigerator or some sort of plumbing issue fixed. And then 2 years after that, the second property that you purchased, transition to that into a rental and go buy something else. See, the cool thing about real estate is even though that your mortgage payment stays the same and you have these renters that are paying your mortgage payment for you, you're still making money. You control a $200,000, $300,000 asset that's gaining percentages of equity year after year. And then when you go to sell one of those rental properties, you get to pocket all of that equity that you've gained over time. I also have a YouTube channel, Casey Sears Real Estate. I have a Facebook channel, Casey Sears Real Estate, and you can always friend me on Facebook, Casey Sears. Talk to you soon. Bye.